Get into vet school. And I didn't fail, but I got E's. So the average, like follow my journey, the ups, the downs, the twirls, all of it.
Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is my first YouTube video. My name is Tinashe. I am 27 years old and I am in vet school. I attend the Royal Veterinary College in Camden and I am part of the accelerated graduation course. So for those of you who don't know, it's a 4-year accelerated course due to me having a degree already. This means I only spend 4 years in university instead of the normal 5 years or 6 years. And a bit about me, as I said, 27, vet school, live in London, I'm from Zimbabwe and Grenada. And how did I get into vet school? Well, it's not the traditional route like some people have. What happened was I sat my A levels, I did maths, biology, chemistry, French, and I enjoyed my time in college. I did not revise, I barely revised, I revised last minute. I struggled throughout, for me, it took 3 years because I had to resit a year. So I think my problem with college was that I know everyone says it's a big jump, but I didn't take that into account. I just followed what my friends were doing who were doing different subjects. Not to say that those subjects weren't hard, but those subjects were different. It was more assignment based, whereas mine were more test based. So I wouldn't really revise per se. I would be going out, going to Asda, getting junk food, going to Morley's, getting chicken and chips, sitting in the common room, just busting jokes and enjoying life really. So first year exams came and I didn't fail, but I got E's. So that wasn't enough for me to become a vet. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to resit the year, I'm going to do better the following year. That's what I did. Christmas exams came and I had A's and A stars in some subjects, but maths and I are not friends at all, never will be friends. And I finished college with 2 C's and 2 D's. However, that wasn't enough for me to do vet medicine, so I applied for vet nursing at Nottingham Trent and I did that for a year, but I just really didn't like it. I don't know if it was the course or the lecturers, or I just wanted to be a vet that I just didn't put in the effort. So I decided to change courses into animal science. So I did animal science in Nottingham Trent University for 3 years, loved it. And then I went on to do a master's at conservation at University of Kent in conservation and wildlife trade for a year. And then I was like, right, it's time I start working. It's time I start getting my money up because I was broke. You know, being a student, you have no money. So I managed to find a job after like months and months of searching. It was actually quite hard because I was like, I don't know why I'm not getting a job. I've got a master's, I've got my undergraduate. I'm just not getting the interviews. But eventually I got a job at Wood Green, the animal charity, as a team leader based in London, and I actually loved it. I had no experience managing people, but that didn't matter. You make things work and you learn and you grow and you help others, and I really enjoyed it. And whilst I was there, we would always have vet students come in from the Royal Veterinary College due to us being affiliated with the university, so students could come and do the rotation. So sometimes I would get speaking to them, just finding out a bit about them. And I remember I met a couple who were doing the accelerated course, and after speaking to our resident vet, she also did the accelerated course. I was like, oh, like I didn't know that I could apply having my degree already. So I did some research and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it, like fuck it, let me just do it. So I applied, I didn't tell work about it, had an interview in December, and the interview was fun. I can go into more detail about the interview process in another video for that specific university. So I did the interview and then was just working. We was made redundant before COVID and I started looking for another job because I needed my money. I enjoyed having money. So I did manage to find another job quite soon actually, being an animal lecturer, which I started in April. And then I heard from the Royal Veterinary College in July. They said I was not successful. My interview was basically average, like basically average. Like there wasn't anything bad, but there wasn't anything good. I'll be put on a waiting list, and if anything changes, they'll let me know. So I was like, okay, cool, I've got a job, maybe I'll see how this job goes. I'll stay in a job for a year, and then if things change and I still want to apply, then I'll apply next year, and probably I'll have more experience as well, because I'll be forced to relearn stuff as I'll be teaching younger students about certain biology, chemistry, anatomy, all of that. So I continued working, and then one afternoon I got a random phone call. I normally don't pick up phone calls from like numbers I don't know, but for some reason I picked up. And the lady was like, "Hi, is this Tinashe?" And I was like, "Yes, who's speaking?" And she's like, "Oh, my name is blah blah blah. I'm calling from the Royal Veterinary College, and basically we would like to offer you a place. Are you still happy to accept it?" And I was shocked. I was like, oh, I thought, I know I was on reserve, but I just thought, when people say you're reserved, it's like you're done, like there's no hope this year. So I was like, oh, like, okay. And I was like, is it okay if I call you back or give you an answer in a couple of days? Just because it being my second undergraduate degree, there's a whole lot of financial things I had to think about, because I would have to self-fund, who's always wanted to be a vet since I was like tiny. Everyone was like, just do it. So I was like, you know what, yes, I accept it. Take me there. So I handed in my resignation letter, relaxed a bit for summer, and then I started. How's my first year been? That we will do in another video, because that's another long video. But I've learned a lot in my first year at vet school, a lot, not only about myself, my study habits, what works, what doesn't work, how stressed I can be, how happy I can be. I've learned a lot, but the aim for my YouTube channel is just for you guys to follow me, follow my journey, the ups, the downs, the twirls, all of it. And just join me and hopefully becoming a qualified vet in a couple of years, and maybe seeing some bits in practice, seeing bits of just my normal life, what I do outside of university. Not that I do a lot, but it might be interesting. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye.